Every once in a while, you stumble across something in the market that just doesn't add up. A pricing error that's so obvious, it's almost like it's hiding in plain sight. And today, we're going to dissect a company that fits that bill perfectly, Endeavour Silver. This company isn't what it seems. In fact, it's really two completely different companies rolled into one.
I mean, it's the classic investor's dilemma, right? Do you go for the safe bet, the predictable producer that just churns out steady cash flow? Or do you swing for the fences with a developer hoping for that 10-bagger payoff way down the road? You usually have to pick a side, but what if you didn't have to choose? What if you could have both?
All right, let's put on our fundamentalist hat first. From this angle, the story is incredibly clean. It's simple. You're looking at a company that is right on the verge of transforming into a much bigger, much more efficient, and totally de-risked silver producer. It's a fantastic growth story all by itself. And the engine that's driving all of this is the Terronera mine. Now, this isn't some PowerPoint presentation fantasy. They are actively building this thing right now. We're talking about tangible, funded growth with a super clear path to near-term production and, more importantly, significant cash flow.
And the impact here is, well, it's huge. Terronera is set to basically double the company's entire silver production. Think about that. That's not a small bump. It's a massive company-altering catalyst that completely changes the scale and the entire financial picture of the business.
So the key takeaway here is that Terronera acts as a kind of safety net for the whole investment. It's fully permitted, a massive hurdle that's already cleared. It's fully funded, so they have the money to finish it. It's getting close to completion, and it's going to slash their overall costs. I mean, this alone makes for a really solid investment case. But that's not the whole story, not even close.
Okay, wait. Hold on a second. Terronera is nice. It's a great story for sure. But what if I told you it's actually just a distraction? What if the real prize, the absolute game changer here, is something the market is completely 100% ignoring? All right, time to switch hats. Take off the fundamentalist hat and put on your speculator cap. Forget about safe and predictable for just a minute. I want you to literally visualize a mountain made of 600 million ounces of silver. That is the other half of this company. This monster is called Pitarrilla. Endeavour picked it up back in 2022, and it's basically a sleeping giant. We're talking one of the largest undeveloped silver deposits on the entire planet, just sitting there in their portfolio. The previous owners spent a fortune proving the silver's there, but they just couldn't make the economics work with lower silver prices. And that's exactly why the market doesn't care about it right now. See, at $25 for an ounce of silver, Pitarrilla is just too big, too expensive to develop. It's this incredible asset that has to sit on the shelf. But what happens if silver goes to, say, $100? Well, the entire equation gets flipped on its head. All of a sudden, this shelved project becomes a world-class super pit that could spit out 10 to 15 million ounces of silver every single year.
And this, right here, this is the absolute heart of the entire thesis. It's what we call a free call option. So what does that even mean? Well, to put it simply, it means you get all the potential future upside from this monster deposit, Pitarrilla, but you don't pay a single cent for it in today's stock price. Nothing. The market is literally valuing this thing at zero.
Just let that sink in for a second. The market is looking at this stock and pricing it based only on its existing mines and the growth coming from Terronera. That 600 million ounce monster, it's being treated like a footnote, an afterthought. You are getting a free call option on a higher silver price, and it comes attached to an already solid, growing business. So how do you put these two completely opposite stories together? Well, we call it the Trojan Horse thesis. You've got one asset on the outside, looking safe and respectable, providing a clear path forward, and you've got this other monster asset hidden inside, just waiting for the right conditions to emerge.
So the strategy here is actually incredibly simple. It's just two steps. Step one, you buy the stock for the solid fundamental case of the Terronera mine, that production double, the lower costs. Step two, while you wait for that to play out, you get to hold a lottery ticket for the massive upside of Pitarrilla, one of the biggest silver deposits in the world, completely for free.
What you end up with is something really special. It's basically a barbell investment strategy all packaged into one single stock. On the one side, you have the low-risk, de-risked, near-term cash flow from Terronera. That provides a solid floor for your investment. And on the other side, you have the insane high-reward potential of Pitarrilla, that free call option with literally billions in potential value if silver really takes off.
So it all boils down to this one question. By combining a safe, de-risked growth project with a world-class monster deposit that the market is valuing at zero, could Endeavour Silver be the ultimate barbell investment in the entire precious metal space?
It gives you a rock-solid reason to buy today and a potentially life-changing reason to hold on for tomorrow.